It's a new day. We are leaving the hotel and we are literally the last sick ward folks to leave. There are no other vehicles here that are with us. We're lazy. We're bums.
No.
No?
They're overachievers.
Okay.
Nobody likes an overachiever.
Nobody likes them. I like them. I think they're amazing. But we are definitely not with the goal of overachieving this week. We're with sleeping. We got in at about 2 a.m. No, I guess it was 1. And then I sat and I did content management, like got all of the footage all together from the day and sent it out to Dale. So I guess we laid down around 2:30 this morning. And so, yeah, we slept until, well, there was a fire alarm that went off in the hotel, like 5 a.m. So we all had to like drag out of our rooms, and it was not actually a fire, but then we went back to sleep. We were like, we're not getting up. We heard cars cranking up and people leaving at like 6:30, 7 a.m. We were just sleeping. We got out of bed at like 8, got ready. It's like, I don't know, 9:30 now. So it's time to head to the track. Quit talking, Emily. Load the truck. Yeah, good plan. Thank you. Thank you so much. We love it too. Oh, cool, man. Awesome. Garfield makes people happy. And it makes us happy. Even like non-car people think it's fun. Because it has Garfield on the side of it. They're like, that's cute. We're like, ain't it? Ain't it cute? This plant adorable. He has me drive when we're headed to the venues because it gets stressful whenever you get there. And it's like, where do you park? And then there's people talking to you, and then there's like rules. He's like, Emily, you're driving. Because I don't really get, you know.
She's less likely to murder people.
Worried about that. This one over here, he's spicy. You gotta watch out for that one.
Yep.
Dang. Freaking cold start like a boss.
Hello.
And that's the drive. The reason I say this is I see way more accidents than I care. Some of which have come from very close family and friends.
Now we have to figure out how to get in there.
I know. We're gonna let them tell us where to go. Look at that sick trailer setup.
Yeah.
That is gnarly.
Someday.
Heavenly days.
Speaking of that, like and subscribe, please.
He's waving us up.
Yeah.
He says, come on, boy. Good morning to you.
What's that?
How the heck are you?
I'm just Ducky living the dream. How are y'all?
We're doing
Good.
great.
You know where you're going?
No idea.
Okay, you're gonna make it right. You're gonna make it right.
Immediate
Either road. They both go to the same place.
Okay.
You're gonna go into the staging lanes, stay up against the fence on the right-hand side,
Okay.
all the way around behind the starting line to the far side.
Okay.
Come back down. You'll see some grass and some trees anywhere on the right.
And that's where the sick
Perfect.
boarders are parking. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Have fun.
Appreciate y'all working so hard for us.
Y'all from Texas?
Yes, sir.
Me too.
So sweet. I love people.
Especially Texans.
We're special.
They're nice, just like that guy. This is one of the nicest schoolie conversions I've ever seen.
Schoolie conversion. Wow. That is just
All of that to haul around a Mustang.
like, what? All the time.
Dang.
You are on fire this morning. That is not just any Mustang. Nothing means business. Morning. We're in my buddy Greg. He's so classy. You wouldn't think that he would drive this freaking, how many horsepower does it have now?
I don't know.
It's nuts.
200-300.
Yeah, it's a big twin turbo beast of a car. And he's a total gooberhead. But he's got his valve cover off this morning and he's going to change the baffling up. So he's looking for a welder. And the guy that has the lift that he's been lifting cars up all week, he's gonna come over because he's got a welder. So Craig's car is just one of the most sexy second gen Novas, in my opinion. Second gen, yeah. It's amazing. Craig's badass. We just got up to the tower, and the view up here is pretty cool. We've been asked to jump in here and do a quick interview, so that'll be neat. I'm gonna hijack the mic from racing though. It's gonna be good though. Derek, the announcer in here, he is awesome. So we're gonna jump in here and do a quick interview. Let's go.
So I am joined here in the booth by Aaron and Emily Reeves from Flying Sparks Garage. They were nice enough to pretty much bring out everything but the kitchen sink, and I think the only reason they didn't bring the kitchen sink is because they ran out of room for it. Tell us a little bit about what you and Aaron are doing, and obviously we talk about your involvement with Peak and Summit Racing, and they are the proud sponsors of SICKWARD. So you want to tell me how that all kind of ties together?
Well, so Peak is a huge family, and Peak is all about the enthusiasts, which we love. So whenever we first started working with them, one of the things they were adamant about was getting involved with grassroots racing. Brian Bolander, who is one of the big bosses there, he is all about racing and the passion behind it and building a brand around that, not selling product. So we love that part about Peak, and we're going to be getting into a lot of fun events this year based on the fact that that's their approach. So we've got a Summit less than 2 hours from us, and anytime we're on a build, that is a direct route for us. We're always at Summit grabbing parts, and Summit is just, they have everything that you need and more. You didn't know that you needed it until you walked in that building, because man, it's like a candy store for gearheads. It is just the best. So we're really excited to have them on board as a new partner for us this year. And I mean, everybody is powered by Summit in some way or another. I mean, they're amazing.
I can't hear her, but I think she's saying I like GTOs a lot. My husband's really handsome. Did I say I like GTOs? This is super awesome. Yeah, I think that's what she said.
Craig must have made his pass and he's loaded up, ready to roll out. There was some smoke coming from the car. He was working on the baffling inside the valve cover. I assume crankcase pressure and for the oiling and everything. So maybe he's trying to still get that sorted, but it looks like he made his pass today and he's gonna hit the road. The car is amazing. This is something cool I wanted to point out. All these folks are in line for food, and this is for SICKWARD people only. To my knowledge, to my understanding, the way I get it in my little noggin is that when you register to be a SICKWARD participant, lunch is included, and that is in large part due to Peak and Summit for sponsoring that, you know, style of participating in this event. So that's really, really cool that they include that and really take care of the people that decide to do that. So if this has always been a dream of yours to do it, to do a drag and drive event, start with doing it like this so you can experience it, get the vibe, get your feet wet, and then the next time you come, you can race. Seems like a good idea to me. Your car is so incredible.
Thank you.
I'm such a fan. Every time it goes up on the, in the staging lanes, I'm like, I've got to see this thing make a pass.
Well, one of these days you might get to see it make a full pass.
Dude, what kind of issues are you having?
We're not sure. It keeps dying. I don't know why it's cutting out.
Huh.
We think the first day the blower belt broke and smacked the super trigger, smacked the crank trigger, and we think it broke.
Shoot.
I think it's
Wiring stuff.
yeah.
Little
it's
gremlins
a
in there.
RPM, it cuts up, it shuts off, loses signal. So we're gonna figure that out, but we'll figure that out on the way to Georgia. See if we can figure it out.
Do you change your boost settings for street driving?
Yeah, we'll change the blower.
You change the blower and everything.
Yep.
Dude.
Change out the
Oh yeah, I
blower.
see your nuts are off of the. So is this your street blower or your strip blower?
This is a race blower.
Okay. 871?
14.
1470. What?
1470.
No wonder it sounds so gnarly.
Yeah, so we'll take this off, and then I have a real loose 871 we'll throw on it.
A real loose one. Have you run this car a lot at these events?
Yeah.
I feel like I recognize it.
Yeah, we've done a lot of Rocky Mountain race weeks with it.
Right on.
We did sick people with it last year, but
It's
just
so
doesn't
amazing.
Doesn't want to agree with us.
She's making you earn it a little bit.
She's making me work for it, that's for sure.
Y'all, I just got to sign a dash. Look, right there. With a bunch of other people that are awesome. Thank y'all. Y'all have an amazing time on the road today. The car's amazing. Crank her up. So great. Woohoo! Awesome. This is funny. I got distracted and started shooting cars on that road, and Aaron was like, I'll meet you at the truck. And I'm like, where's Aaron? He's not at the truck. Look at him. He's in the shade eating chips. I think it's lunchtime. All right, we are heading out from the track, y'all. We got a GTO bro that's gonna follow us. He has watched our videos for a long time. He loves Roxy, and was talking about how he had all the reasons not to come because the car was giving him lots of trouble, but he made it. So we're glad he's gonna cruise with us a little bit. Making it happen. We're still getting passes in. Good stuff. Still quite a few people here in the pits, but lots of racers have hit the road already. It's a longer drive today, so we're gonna go ahead and hit the road so that we can get some miles under us. But I bet we see people on the road. There's Benny. Get him, bud.
So if you have made your pass and you want to turn in, turn 4 of the timing tower is where it needs to be on.
Time we're here, we'll end up at the Freedom Factory. So close yet so far. Later. Gas stops are one of my favorite things, and it's actually not nighttime now because we left the track in a decent time. So I just got to hang out a little bit with this guy. They call him Biggin because he builds really badass stuff, and this is one of his builds. And Aaron had shown me a picture of this car after it had done a wheelie. It sent a ball of like sparks along the track, and they got really awesome pictures of it. So correct me, I'm gonna like say what you told me and correct me if I'm wrong. It's a 388 small block Chevy with a 106 millimeter turbo on it, and it's really unique. Like usually you see big displacement LS motors, like not small block Chevys. Right. So that one's unique, and then it's not a huge displacement. Right. So what's the story there? Like everybody always says displacement is where it's at, but
not with the turbo.
Not with the turbo. So with this much boost, you can put it through any cubic inch. And what power are you putting down?
We made 1,600 to the tire, so it should make 2,000 pretty easy. So
dude, that's nuts. And which transmission?
400 turbo.
400 turbo. Dude, it's so rad. And I asked him how much trouble people give him about his wrap, because it's like, you know, a patina wrap. He was like, lots. But we like to give the haters things to talk about.
Right,
so like, bring it on. Dude, that's so cool, man. So have you done one of the drag and drive events in the car before?
2012 Drag week. We won 2013 or 2014, and in 2015 Rocky Mountain.
Nice, dude.
Yep. So it hadn't
You're a veteran.
Yeah. So it hadn't been back
You're
out.
kind of
since
good at
2000.
this.
We've done it a few times.
Dude, so rad. The car's amazing.
Thank you.
So happy to see it. And that's a really unique setup. I had to have him explain it to me because I've never seen anything like this. It's really interesting and cool. His trailer's badass. Look where his hood mounts. So cool. So this is what side? Parts side. And then this side
Party side.
is your party side. Of course Finnegan would like that.
2-stroke blender. Whittier
Dude,
motor.
that's freaking great. Oh my gosh.
2 pony kegs. I usually get a big keg, but it was Super Bowl weekend. I could not get a big keg.
Oh, dang, you didn't time that well.
No, not at all.
Dude, that's crazy. This trailer's sick. I love it. Our little GTO friend over there hanging out, just waiting patiently as I BS with people. Because I love doing that. I love all the cars and I love all the people. Yeah, time to get some miles underneath us. Well, the sun is setting on this day. This is what I believe to be the last gas stop that we'll have before we get to our destination this evening. We just stopped at the National Parts Depot, I think, was our checkpoint today. So we just stopped there and we're grabbing some gasoline and gonna hit the road again. I think we have like 2 hours left in the drive. So we haven't really seen much craziness except for a car that burned on the side of the road. That was definitely a sick week car, but we were on the highway, so there was no way we could stop. But there were emergency vehicles there and everything. The fire was out, but that was kind of crazy. Yeah, we're just keeping our eye out for folks we can help if it's safe to pull off. And Garfield's doing good. It's another wrap in a hotel parking lot. There's an Olive Garden right back there across the street from our hotel, and we had a romantic dinner because tonight is Valentine's Day. It was romantic. And we're about to call it a night. We'll see y'all tomorrow on the last day of sick week for us.